So now I'm on to redox, and in particular I'll start with the basics redox equations. So oxidation is the loss of electrons. Reduction is the gaining of electrons. So the keywords there, oxidation is loss, reduction is gain. Oil rig. An oxidizing agent oxidizes something else, and for that to happen it must be reduced itself. Similarly, a reducing agent reduces something else, so it must be oxidized itself. Right, so now we need to know some specific rules about oxidation states. So, elements all have an oxidation state of 0, period. Hydrogen is usually +1, however in metal hydrides it's -1. Simple. Finally, we've got oxygen. Oxygen is -2. Apologies for the highlighting there. In hydrogen peroxide, however, oxygen has a -1 oxidation state. With fluorine, it goes completely against its kind of code, and it becomes +1 or +2, depending on whether you've got one fluoride or two fluorides. And that's purely because of fluoride's really high electronegativity, just so you know. So to write half equations, you should already know that from AS, but the example I've got here is manganate into manganese 2+, which is helpful for later. And so the first step you do is you balance the oxygens if required, and to do this you add waters. So here you can see we've got 4 oxygens on the left, so we're going to have to add 4 waters on the right, 4 moles of waters on the right. So once we've done that, we need to balance the hydrogens. So to do this, we've got 4 H2O there, so the 4 H2 means 8 hydrogens on the right, so we need to add 8 hydrogens on the left. Finally, we just have to balance the charges, and we do this by adding electrons. So we've got the 8H pluses and the -1 from the manganate, so that's an overall charge of +7. But on the right, we have a +2 charge. So to balance it, we need to add 5 electrons onto the left, so both sides have a +2 charge. Finally, to construct a full equation from half equations, we just balance the electrons, and then we just add the two together, kind of like a simultaneous equation. And that's it for the redox equations.